10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Granite King channel. It's match day 2 in the Bundesliga. It's the last game of the match day. Of course, we're going to cover Bayern Munich and FC Augsburg. Thank you so much everybody for tuning in. The game is about to kick off here, so let's do my spiel. If you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live. Smash the like button as well. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. @GraniteKeem is the handle. My Instagram and Tickety Talk is @_Keem. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation, all of those links are in the video description. And before the game kicks off, let me know your score predictions in the chat. I also put a poll in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win. I think we all know who's going to win. But like I say, when it comes to this league, you never know what's going to happen because it's the Bundesliga. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. Let's get the timer ready. Pull it up here. Angus says, hey Grant, what's up Angus? Thank you for joining. Happy Sunday morning. I feel a little bit more alert than yesterday, but I'm still pretty tired. And we're underway at Allianz Arena in Munich, Germany. It's Bayern Munich and FC Augsburg. I'm your match commentator, Granite Keem, on FIFA 23. Dog walk, no problem, Angus. The stats, we gotta fix the stats, because that's always a thing. We'll get to starting lineups here shortly. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I love doing these Bundesliga streams. They're so much fun. There we go, that looks better. That's better. There we go. There we go. We have Twitter pulled up. Yes, we do. Let's start with the Augsburg lineup first. Let's start with them. Let's get this out of the way because I feel like every time I do the lineup, someone scores. So let's get this done quick before anyone bloody scores. Okay, let's start with the visitors in Augsburg. They're lined up in a 4-4-2 formation, just like my FIFA career mode. We got Dahmen in net. Engels is your back line of Engels, Bauer, Udokai, Pedersen, Dimitrovic, Dorsch, Rextabach, Vargas, and your top two of Berisha and Michael. For the home side, Bayern Munich, we have Ulreich in net. They're in a 4-2-3-1. Your back on of Mazraoui, Kim, Upamecano, Davies, love me some Fonzie, Kimmich, Goretzka, Gnabry, Sane, Coman, and Harry Kane up top as the lone striker. I'm expecting this to be a major goal fest today for Bayern Munich. I'm expecting a 5-0 victory. But maybe, I don't know. I said 5-0 for Dortmund yesterday, and we saw what happened. But Bayern Munich are not Borussia Dortmund. They have way too much firepower. With Harry Kane for Bayern Munich, so I don't see any way that they're not winning today. Just not going to happen. They have to win. They have to win. But yeah, FC Augsburg is a team I don't know a lot about. I've only watched maybe, I don't know, 2 games ever of FC Augsburg. So bear with me with the names, just like with Bochum. Bear with me. But I hope everyone's doing well at home. Like I said, happy Sunday morning. Let me know where you're watching from. I had to get up early for this one. Not as early as yesterday's stream, but... Oh, ball over the top. Can Gnabry get there? No, he cannot. And Dahmen will clear it out. I feel like Dahmen, that sounds very familiar. That goalkeeper. He must have been on FIFA or something. Sounds very familiar. But yes, I put a poll in the chat, everybody. Let me know who you think is going to win. For my score prediction, it has to be like a 4-0, 5-0 win today. That's what I have to go with. I'll go 4-0. How about that? Davies crossing the box, gets cleared away by Augsburg. But I love seeing Alphonso Davies go meep Roadrunner down that left wing. That's good to see. But let's set this game up. Let's meet the teams. I always like doing this. I like doing research on both teams, especially the teams I don't know. FC Augsburg, 0-1-0 record with 1 point, so that they had a draw last weekend. Head coached by Enrico Mabin. This season so far, they lost 2-0 to Unterhaching in the DFB Pokal first round, so they're out of the DFB Pokal already. They tied 4-4 last week to Gladbach in what was probably the game of the week. Insane game. We had a corner kick for Bayern here, 5 minutes in. Oh yeah, 4-4 last week to Gladbach. They were down 2-0 and 3-1. Fought all the way back to take the lead at 4-3. And then they gave up a 97th minute penalty. And the game ended up in a draw. So that's definitely a draw for them. That probably felt like a loss because they couldn't close it out. But they got a point out of it. Let's watch this corner kick. Here's Kimmich. Whips it in. Headed away by Augsburg. Good job by Zane. Plays it out wide to Kimmich. Cross, back post. Kane was there. Able to keep it in. Back for Coman. Another cross headed away. Good start here for Bayern. Just all over Augsburg. In terms of signings for Augsburg, they signed Sven Michael in the summer, who scored last week. Apparently he's a big signing. And then merging, Berisha had a brace versus Bayern last season. Oh, Augsburg almost had a chance there, and Ulrich had to clear it out. Wow. Warning shots there for Augsburg. Yeah, it's going to be one of those 4-0 victories where it'll probably be tight in the beginning, but once Bayern get the first goal, it'll start to rattle off. Like I was saying, Berisha has a knack for scoring against Bayern. He plays in Augsburg. Berisha has 5 goals. Ooh. That'll be a goal kick. Berisha has 5 goals in 4 competitive games against Bayern. So he knows how to score against Bayern Munich. Augsburg, look at this stat, have scored a club record 26 away goals last season in the Bundesliga. Only Bayern Munich and Dortmund had more. Bayern had 39 and Dortmund had 28. However, they're without a win in their last 13 league games on the road, Augsburg. 3 draws, 10 losses. So Augsburg cannot find a way to win on the road in their last 13 Bundesliga games. So statistically, not good for Augsburg. Not good for the underdog. And then last season, they dropped a league-high 23 points from winning positions. So they essentially just have a hard time closing out games when they do have the lead. That's like the one big thing with me. If I ever had a team, if I was to coach a team someday, Granny Keem, the football expert, if I had to coach a team, you have to close out games. Like when it's 1-0 and it's the 80th minute, you gotta close it out. None of this like, oh, we conceded goals to give away a draw, losing points. You just can't do that. That's a recipe for disaster, dropping points. And it's a good thing Augsburg are a decent enough team where they don't have to worry about being relegated. But, yeah. Next for Bayern Munich, we all know, head coach by Thomas Tuchel. 1-0 record. They got 3 points last weekend. They beat Werder Bremen 4-0. That was the watch-along we did last week, which was lots of fun to do. They already were up 1-0 at this point last week. It's where they played last Friday, but it feels like I haven't watched Bayern in like 2 weeks. Cheap giveaway by Kim. Shot blocked. Here's Augsburg. Another cross blocked. Yeah, Tuchel is already making adjustments here. Free kick, Augsburg. I like these Bayern jerseys, by the way. I really like those. I was always a fan of the red, but I like the white with the red. It looks nice. In terms of Bayern Munich, Jamal Musiala is out with a hamstring injury, which is a bit of a blow. He's a very crafty young lad, if I do say so myself. I love watching Jamal play, but he did something to his hammy, I guess, last week. Interesting stat for Harry Kane. Let's watch this free kick, though. Bayern Munich, I think, are very susceptible to free kicks, so let's see what happens here. Ball gets whipped in. And they do well if they get it out. Andrew says that sucks about Musiala. Yeah, hamstring injuries are not fun. It's crazy how important your hamstrings are. If you do something to your hamstrings or you have sore hamstrings from working out, it's crazy just how ineffective you are in terms of like walking and running, and you can barely bend over. Very critical part of your body, the hamstrings. From kinesiology expert Grant. Andrew says, hi Grant, how you doing today? Doing well, Andrew. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well, more importantly. I'm a bit sleep deprived again, but I'm definitely I got more sleep than last stream yesterday, so feel a bit better. I'll probably take another nap today, but it's worth it. I love doing these streams. Liam says hi. What's up, Liam? Good one touch. Here's Gnabry. Oh, will be a corner kick. Dangerous there for Bayern. Harry Kane, this is interesting stats from the Bundesliga website. Harry Kane has scored in 6 straight top-flight appearances for the first time in his career. 5 for Spurs, 1 for Bayern. His goal and assist versus Bremen last week made him the first Bayern player since Leroy Sané in 2020 to have a hand in 2 goals on his Bundesliga debut. So, I don't know. Interesting stat there. Kimmich, corner. Goes all the way out for Davies. Mazwai. I love saying his name. Mazwai. Come on. Let me another corner kick for Bayern. You can sense Augsburg trying to sit back and defend basically this game and maybe nick a goal on the counter. Andrew says, I'm not going anywhere and I'm sorry for earlier yesterday. Don't worry about it, Andrew. It doesn't matter. You can leave whenever you want. It doesn't bother me. I understand. Zane corner. The in-swinger. Oh, the keeper. Dahmen mishandled it. But it goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, it should be a corner, actually. Dahmen touched it. Referee missed one there. They gave him a goal kick. Joshua Kimmich, he's playing his 350th competitive appearance. So his 350th game, essentially, for Bayern Munich today. Shout out Kimmich. Very impressive. And then head coach Thomas Tuchel apparently was born near Augsburg. He played for the team and worked there as a coach. So a bit of a homecoming game for Thomas Tuchel. Anything else of importance? Bayern haven't lost their last 2 games at Allianz Arena. They have lost their last 2 games, both to Leipzig, but haven't suffered 3 competitive defeats at home. 3 straight competitive defeats at home since 1977. They also have not lost their first Bundesliga home game of a season since 2011. So, Bayern Munich, they're not losing today, essentially, is what that means. Andrew says, YouTube videos are my thing to be streaming with any of you guys, so I decided to have you back in my life. I have friends to hang out with, but not that much over the summer. I see, Andrew. I appreciate it. Zane corner. Coman. Kim. Couldn't get it out of his feet, and look out for Augsburg on the counter. Oh boy. 2-on-2. And now it's Mazwai able to clear it out. Hey Andrew, why do you think I do YouTube? I don't have any friends here. That's why I do YouTube. Shot there for Augsburg, goes wide, and it will be a goal kick. 15 minutes in, kind of how I thought the game was going to go. Bayern dominating possession. Augsburg kind of hanging on, trying to counter. They're bunkering and countering. But yes, don't forget, I did put a poll in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win. It has to be Bayern. If you're picking Augsburg, you must just be a fan of Augsburg. I will say, I've barely noticed Harry Kane today. I've not noticed him at all so far, so let's see if we can get him more into the game. And Augsburg doing well, getting the second balls. But excellent by Sane and Gnabry. Here comes Sane. Trying to find Coman. Able to keep it in. Gives it to Davies, but he loses it. We got a turnover. Here's Gnabry. His shot. Way over the bar. Like 5 miles over the bar. It's a sky full of balls. That'll be a goal kick. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. I wasn't sure how many people were going to watch this weekend because the games weren't, they're not as juicy at all. Bochum and Dortmund, and then Bayern and Augsburg, so I really appreciate everybody tuning in. It's probably to watch Harry Kane, I'm assuming. We all want to see Harry Kane. If you are in the States, this game is available on ESPN+. So if you have ESPN Plus, you can watch it there. For anywhere else in the world, I have no idea what channel it's on. So you're on your own there. Fastest players of the match, Sane and Davies. 35.82 kilometers per hour. Very fast. I wish I could probably skate that fast. But yeah, if we're going to talk about Bayern Munich, my goal for Bayern Munich this year is you got to go for the treble. I think you got to go for the treble. You got to win the Bundesliga, of course. The DFB Pokal would be great to win, but it's probably not the most important thing for Bayern. It would be nice to win. But it's Champions League. I think that's the big thing this year for Bayern Munich is Champions League. With Harry Kane, if they get him firing on all cylinders, I think Bayern Munich are going to do well in Champions League. And the goal is to win it. They have to win it. They don't have to win it, but that's their goal. Andrew says, wait, we got a corner. Augsburg. Shot gets blocked. Wow, what a shit shot that was. I could have done better. My grand could have done better. Andrew says, I know YouTube doesn't have any friends, but that's life and it's your choice to make your own friends, so you all have friends to talk to, and I fully understand. Yes, Andrew. Made lots of friends off YouTube, for sure. It's a very nice environment that we've created here. Very chill, chillax. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe, bottom right hand corner. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but feel free. I coined myself the Bundesliga enthusiast. I'm not an expert on the league. I'm just a fan. I'm not a tactical mastermind. Or am I? Or am I? Cross there by Mazwai. Goes for a goal kick. I'll be honest, folks. This game, we're 20 minutes in, has been very, very boring. I will be honest. Very boring game. If Bayern, nothing is working in the final third yet. Very slow pace game. Very methodical pace. Not a whole lot going on. But there was a game earlier today in the Bundesliga. We can talk about that game. Wait for this game to pick up. Mainz and Frankfurt drew. Oh my gosh, Frankfurt didn't win. So my prediction is wrong. Also, by the way, I have a new series out called Grant Predicts the Bundesliga. Go to my YouTube homepage or in the video description. You'll see the link for the playlist there. But basically, every Thursday, I make a video giving my predictions of who I think is going to win or who's going to, if the games end up in a draw in the Bundesliga. And for each prediction that you get right, and you can play at home as well, you get 1 point for every prediction you get right. And so far this season, after match day 1, I have 5 points because I got 5 predictions right last week. So we'll see how many I get right this week. I think I'm up to 4 points so far. And I could equal last week's record if Bayern Munich could get the win today. But I did have Frankfurt winning against Mainz, but they drew. Which is very disappointing. But that's okay. We did well with our other predictions. So yeah, check that out. Grant Predicts. Very informal predictions. Don Fan Cali says Bayern 1-0 full time. I could see that happening based off the 20 minutes here, it being that tight. I just assumed it was going to be a 4-0 game. 4-0 Bayern is my guess. But to give credit to Augsburg, they've held their own here so far. We got a lawn throw in. And Ulrich's gonna grab it here. Andrew says, what did you do last night and what did you have for dinner last night? Okay. Last night, what did I do last night? I relaxed. It was my rest day from like working out and stuff, so I just did some stretching basically. And in terms of food, oh man, I don't remember. It was probably like pasta or something. I had noodles in it. But yeah, I think it was pasta. I just woke up, so I'm a bit in a dreamy state right now. I don't quite remember yet what I had. It was good, though. I remember it being good. And I had a side salad, of course. Looks like it's a bit of mist going on. Misting in Germany right now, in Munich. Andrew says, I was going to put the knife... Uh-oh. Gonna put the knife on the counter, but then I slept and hit the coffee maker, and then went to the floor. Yeah, Andrew, you don't want to walk around with a knife, because you could, puncture yourself. Hope it's not like a butcher's knife. I always find a way to cut myself from butcher knives and everything. I always find a way. I injure myself in the stupidest ways. Like, I would say maybe like a month ago, you know, like those steamers to like get wrinkles out of clothing. I was steaming some clothes with my left hand. The clothing was hanging like on a door frame, and I was doing this. I lost the grip of it, and it landed on my wrist here, and my wrist has been like marked up for like a month now. I don't know if you could see it. There's like a little mark there. It was like way worse when I got burned. But that was brutal. That was one of the most painful burns I've been through. C2GV says hi. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. C2GV. Thank you for stopping by for some Bundesliga action. It's the Bundesliga. Here is Davies. Yeah, for me, when Bayern are in the final third, it's so slow, so methodical. It's not quick enough for me. I want snappy passes. I don't know, it feels very lethargic from Bayern here. Good job by Augsburg. Free kick for them. The crowd is absolutely dead at the Allianz right now. Absolutely dead compared to Bochum yesterday. Be careful with the knives. Yes. Andrew says it was already on the cut board and it's a kitchen kit. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Ramsey says, yo, what's up? What's up, Ramsey? Thank you for stopping by again. Happy Sunday morning. It's the first time we've done a Bundesliga stream on a Sunday. Because I got all of my schoolwork done for college because I was proactive this week. Here comes Augsburg. And Bayern do well to get it out. One thing I'm noticing a lot from Augsburg, they're pressing pretty high up the pitch. They're pressing quite a bit. Angus says, I never let objects, especially knives, to hang over the counters, the kitchen knife, same with panhandles while cooking. Yeah, we just have, like, I don't know, a knife storage thing. We just put our knives in. I don't use knives that often, but... yeah. The worst injury I've had with the blade is when for hockey, I play hockey, if you don't know. Ice hockey, if you're not from America. No! No! Oh, just wide for Augsburg. Jeez, man. Wake up, Bayern. I'm not awake, but you better freaking wake up. Yeah, Mazwai slipped on his ass. Glorious chance for Augsburg, and it was a crap shot. Goes about 5 feet wide. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this game to be this tight. Wasn't expecting it. But yeah, so I play hockey, and the worst injury I've ever had was I sliced my thigh with my skate blade. And I had to get like 7 stitches. It was brutal. Here's Coman, Gnabry in the box. Goretzka! Saved by Dahmen. Good shot by Goretzka. And it will be a corner kick for Bayern. Bit of a defending error by Augsburg. 3 defenders slide tackled for the ball, which caused it to stay in. That was a good shot by Goretzka. That was going in. Angus says my worst injury was with the table saw. Yeah, that sounds brutal. That was my biggest fear in high school and like wood shop was I was gonna cut something. We have a Sane corner kick coming. Oh, Sane. Jesus Christ. What was that? What was that? How much money does Sané make to do that? To put up that corner kick? Like, that's my biggest pet peeve with corner kicks. If you can't get it past the first man or you boot it across the pitch, like Isaac Magadou and Ted Lasso, then, like, you should not be playing football. Like, how do you mishit it that much and you're a professional footballer at this level? I don't understand it. There's nobody on you. There's nobody, like, right in front of you. There's no pressure. You have all the time in the world to kick it perfectly. I don't get it. Or maybe I'm too harsh on these footballers. And then Andrew says, yikes. Yes. I hope everyone's safe at home from being cut. We don't want any fatalities on the stream. That'd be bad. Yeah, look at the match facts. They've tightened up. 55% for Bayern, 45% for Augsburg. Look at the XG, 0.15 for Augsburg, 0.07 for Bayern, and I have to agree. Besides the Goretzka chance, that Augsburg chance where they had a one-on-one with Ulreich and the guy shot it way wide, was the best chance of the game. Total shots, 5-3 for Augsburg. And no big chances, I agree. There hasn't been a single chance that's been good at all in this game. Pretty stinker of a game so far. Andrew says, I can't hear you. I think that's on your end, Andrew, because it says my volume's working. I'll check. Yeah, that's your end, Andrew. That ain't me. Angus says, just say no to injuries, a little inspiration from Nancy Reagan. Exactly. Oh, Sané. What are you doing? Here comes Augsburg. 3-on-3. Oh, Mikkel. Swing and a miss. That's strike one for Mikkel. Two more and you're out, Mikkel. Here's Harry Kane. Honestly, I've not noticed him at all today. Here's Coman. He's got no runners. Everyone's just standing still. Here we go. Oh! Did it go in? Did it go in? We need GDS. Where's the GDS? Referee says it's a goal. It's in. Yabba dabba doo. It's in for Bayern according to the referee. We'll wait for a replay for confirmation. But Leroy Sané gets Bayern on the board with one of the flukiest goals I've ever seen. Sané shot, saved by Dahmen, off the defender, off the post, and then somehow goes over the line. I mean, that sums up. I mean, that's the perfect goal for this game. Bayern haven't been able to do anything. And if it was going to take a fluke like this for them to score. Here's the GDS. Is it a goal? It is a goal. Thank you, GDS. I bash GDS when I play FIFA, but it helped us out here. That's a big goal. That should hopefully get Bayern Munich going here. Because so far, I would say it's been pretty poor from Bayern. Will it be an own goal? The stadium announcer said Leroy Sané, but the announcers on TV are saying it's going to be an own goal. Which that's the thing with football. If it goes off the defending player, they say own goal. But that woke up the arena. Definitely woke up the arena. Angus says, I've heard that the FIFA video game is making some changes, including a name change. What they gonna change it to? I didn't hear that. For FIFA 24? When's that come out, by the way? Because I gotta plan my career mode around that. We gotta finish my AFC Richmond career mode before FIFA 24 comes out. I was thinking of doing a career mode on FIFA where I pick like a Bundesliga 2 team and help them get promoted to the Bundesliga and see if I can take them to win the Bundesliga in like 5 seasons or something. I thought that'd be a cool idea. Like pick like a Hamburg or a St. Pauli team and then help them reach glory and win the Bundesliga. But yeah, if you're a Dortmund fan out there, you're hoping Bayern Munich drop points today, just like you did to Bochum. Which I can't get over that performance yesterday from Dortmund. Devastating. I don't know how you put up that crap performance again. That's 2 games in a row. Here's Demirovic for Augsburg. Pedersen. Not Elias Pedersen, if you know you know, is a different Pedersen. Davies able to clear it out. Angus says EA Sports FC beginning in 2023. EA is ending its partnership with FIFA and dropping its name from its annual soccer series. Instead, EA series will now be named EA Sports FC. Source Game Rant. I appreciate you citing your source, Angus. That's very college essay writing of you. I appreciate it. not necessary, but I appreciate it. So they're dropping the partnership with FIFA. So does that mean they don't have the license to use team names anymore? Or do they still have the license to do that? That's my biggest fear. I don't want to play like PES or whatever that other off-brand FIFA game is. I want like authentic FIFA. I'm assuming so. But here is Coman outside the box for Zane. Little flick. Kimmich. Shot gets blocked. They want a handball. Kimmich is adamant that he wants a handball. I'll be the expert, Kimmich. Good flick by Zane. That should be a handball. That has to be a handball, ref. That's a clear pen. That has to be a pen for me. I think they're going to VAR. I love this motion. Well, he's still chatting. He's still having a chat with his little mic here. Let's take a look. Take a look at this again. That has to be a penalty. Arm was outstretched, hit his hand. Clear penalty. The referee's going to VAR. He's going to VAR. It's a penalty. It is a penalty. We gotta make a tweet. We gotta make a tweet. It's a penalty for Bayern. Yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo, root doo doo, rooba dooba doo. It is a penalty. Goes from bad to worse. I'll be honest, do Bayern Munich deserve to go up 2-0 after the first half? Probably not. I would say ideally this game should be scoreless, but that's football sometimes. And the football gods have shined on Bayern Munich today. Andrew says it might be the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think it is your end, Andrew. I'm doing perfect on my end. It's not me this time, Andrew. I've ironed out all of the bugs. That used to be a pain in the ass when I first started streaming. I used to have major Wi-Fi issues, but it's nice that we got an Ethernet cable and we're all good. Here we go. Harry Kane to take the penalty. I haven't noticed him at all today. Looking to get his 7th goal in a row. Here we go. Harry Kane. Smashes it. Yabba dabba doo. Harry Kane on the board again. Back-to-back games for Bayern with the goal. 7th straight competitive goal for Bayern Munich. I'm including when he was with Spurs. Amazing. 2-0 lead for Bayern. Game over. Go home. Go live life. Go outside. Go. Take the dog for a walk. Go live life. I'm just kidding. Well, please stay. Please stay for the rest of the stream. I'll be here for the rest of the stream. But yeah, excellent for Harry. That's an ego boost for Harry Kane there. But yeah, I can't say Bayern have deserved it. I really can't say it. They've been lacking in the final third in terms of any sort of quality. So, but yeah, that's huge though. If this game is still scoreless going into halftime, then definitely would have gotten Harry. I feel like. What another cheap giveaway by Kim. Shit giveaway by Kim. Here's Augsburg. Good job by Coman. That's 2 times now Kim has given it up cheaply in the midfield like that. Terrible. Goretzka, good ball for Coman. Kimmich. Here's Kim. Oh, Kim again! Get off my team, Kim. Get off the pitch, Kim. Brutal by Kim. Jesus, what's going on with Kim today? That was terrible. Andrew says, Grant, I know I'm insane. That's okay, Andrew. We're all insane in some aspects. Angus says, maybe find the volume icon on the left of the screen. Yeah. There's this thing called the volume button. And you press it, and it makes the volume go up. And Angus says, thumbs up to Ethernet. Yes, we love Ethernet. Shout out to Ethernet. We love Ethernet cables on the Granite King channel. That's our mascot. My channel mascot is an Ethernet cable. Saved my bacon. It'd be funny if we had a t-shirt that had like an Ethernet cable on it. That'd be funny. Well, we're almost at halftime, folks. Let me know what you thought of this first half. We have a free kick for Augsburg. I'll be honest, this game has been very boring. Bayern haven't been that great. They have the 2 goals. Here's Coman. Here's Zane in the box. Out wide. Davies, come on. Whip it in. Oh, Davies, that wasn't the ball. Angus says you could design a t-shirt with an Ethernet cable with a huge smile on it. We could do that. We could do that. I'll have to look into that. Ethernet cable. Whenever I think of Ethernet cable, I think of the scene from Silicon Valley. If you know the show, if you're in the United States, it's on HBO, Silicon Valley. And there was a scene where they're trying to get all of their servers back from, like, the office. It was, like, season 4. And Richard told people, like, how... No, I think Guilfoyle and Dinesh were like, how are we going to get the servers back? And then Richard's like, we just go to the office, take the servers, and come back. And then Guilfoyle's like, you're insane. And then Richard's like, well, unless you have a 3-mile-long Ethernet cable heading up your fucking asshole, that's the plan, Guilfoyle. I always love that scene. Love that show, by the way. That was probably the last, like, really good show on, like, television besides the streaming service. That was really good. Here we go, corner. Here's Kimmich. Will be a goal kick. Dahmen fell on his own player. He wants a foul. Yeah, replay of that first goal. That's just a tough break for Augsburg. And the Harry Kane penalty. One thing I will say about Harry Kane, that celebration needs some work. It's not as iconic as some other players. He's got to work on his celebration game. He's got to have, like, a signature move. Like Erling Haaland does the meditating, right? I don't know if he does that anymore. He used to do that at Dortmund. He would score and then just sit like this and meditate, which I actually like that celebration. Angus says, breaking news, Newcastle beating Liverpool 1-0. Yeah, I'm surprised. Header for Augsburg goes over the bar. We got 3 minutes added on, by the way. For the first half. I am surprised at how good Newcastle have become. They're like a very solid team now, which is very surprising because when I started watching the Premier League in high school, they were a mid-table at best team. So good to see the rise of a team like that. Foul! Foul on Bayern. They were clear in. Kane was in, but the referee calls it back for a foul. Yeah. Angus says, I feel like the TV host at Agenda Free TV. I don't even know what that is, Angus. Agenda Free TV. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I understand. That took me a while. It took me a little. Andrew says, everything is good and up. Yep. Get your Wi-Fi sorted, Andrew. Just kidding. Should we take a look at the poll? Let's take a look at the poll. This game has been a dud, so I appreciate everybody watching. The game has not been that entertaining. That's the thing with Bayern. You never know what you're gonna get. Whoa, that was loud. That's halftime. Bayern lead 2-0. However, I don't know if I would say this was a 2-0 game for Bayern. They've been very disappointing for me. Haven't done much offensively. Without the own goal and then the penalty, it should be a scoreless game. Oh, Zane! Zane and Pedersen fighting. They're arguing in the tunnel. Keep that camera in the tunnel. Whoa. Bit of drama here. I wonder what Pedersen said. Looks like it's fine. Never seen that before. According to the poll, we have 20... How many votes? 23 votes. Thank you, everybody, for voting. Bayern, 24. One just came in. Here we go. 83% said Bayern Munich. 17% said Augsburg. Nobody said draw. Very interesting. I would assume you would pick draw over Augsburg winning, but... Andrew says, do you like my dinner comment? Here we go. Last night... Sorry, I missed it. Last night I had fries with chicken wings, ribs, salad, veggies, and for dessert, brownies with ice cream. That is a very dense dinner you had. Very dense. Yeah, I haven't eaten chicken wings in a long time. Long time. I try my best to stay away from chicken and stuff, but yeah. Sounds very good though. Sounds very good. And bread. Yes, I love bread. Yeah, that replay of that own goal is very brutal. But yes, we'll step aside here. Just getting my screen sorted out with everything for the second half. If you are new, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, we're on the road to 160 on the channel. I think we're only about 5 or so away, so let people know about the channel. We do Bundesliga streams twice a week. We follow Dortmund. We follow Bayern Munich. I have my Grant Predict series that I release every Thursday with my predictions. And every Monday, I release my recap. So I recap the week in the Bundesliga. And we see how I did with my predictions. So that happens every week. And then during the work week, if you want to say work week, I do gaming. So I have my AFC Richmond career mode on FIFA 23. And we have a Red Dead series. Those are the 2 series that we have going on. Not sure what I was doing there. That's something else that you do with a loved one. I don't want TMI, Grant. TMI. Stop. Shut up, Grant. Shut up. But yes, we'll step aside here. Angus says I had fried chicken sandwich with 1,000 Island dressing and fries on top. That sounds amazing. But yes, make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. Click the bell icons, all that nonsense YouTubers tell you to do. Follow me on Twitter, @GrantAkeem is the handle. @Grant_Akeem is the Instagram and Tickety Talk. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation, all of those links are in the video description. Right, we'll be back in like 10 minutes, so go use the bathroom, do what you gotta do, and we'll see you for the start of the second half. I bid you adieu for 9 minutes.
angel sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be my user. When I was a river dried up, it came to let it flow. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so angel sent from up above. I feel it coursing through my blood. Life is a drink, your life's about to make the stars come out.
Drink from me, drink from me. Pour on a symphony.
When I'm low, 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 I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so
I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm shooting across the sky. I'm shooting across the I'm shooting across the sky. I'm shooting across the I'm shooting across the sky.
I know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become.
It's
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. That's what they're playing in the arena right now in Munich. Who's that band? I already forgot the name of that band. Someone let me know. We're not gonna take it anymore. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Start of the second half will be happening shortly. We're just waiting for Bayern Munich to come onto the pitch. They finally have emerged. Let me get the clock ready. Angus says Twisted Sister. Yes, of course. Oh, fake out. Now we're underway. Bloody twat. Who was that player for Augsburg? Faked everyone out. Not me, though. Clock is perfectly synced with the screen that I'm watching the game on. So if you want to sync the game to the stream, use the clock for reference. It is perfectly synced. Let's do my spiel while we wait for this game to pick up. Because let's be honest, that first half was a snooze fest. Besides the own goal and the penalty. If you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner. Click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live. Give the video a thumbs up if you want. Follow me on Twitter @GrandAkeem. If you look at the bottom of your screen, follow me on Instagram and Tickety-Talk @Grant_Akeem. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation. Links in the video description. Harry Kane, Mazwai. Oh, Zane couldn't keep the ball in. It'll be a goal kick for Augsburg. That's better, though. That's better. That's more tempo, snappier passes. That's what I want. That's what I want to see from the boys. Angus says, my MLS team chants that and adds oi, oi, oi every here and there. Yeah. MLS chants are pretty dull in my opinion. There isn't a team that I'm like, whoa, the chants are very nice. You can't beat Europe. You can't beat Europe. Another cheap giveaway in the midfield. Here's Augsburg. Be a throw-in for Bayern here. Angus says St. Louis City is much better than most of the MLS teams. We have the loudest stadium. I tell you what, though, Inter Miami with Messi, I think that stadium is going to be pretty rocking. And how about Inter Miami? Ridiculous. The worst team, probably the worst team in North America, and they get one player. Well, they got a bunch of players, too, because Messi was coming. Maybe like 2 or 3 players, but ridiculous. I mean, it would not surprise me if they make the playoffs. They're only like 11 points back. They could easily make the playoffs. That's why the MLS is so annoying. It's because all it takes is one player. Oh, here's Kane in the box. Oh, just wide for Harry. His first good chance from Harry, and it goes wide. Look at Thomas Tuchel. He's doing, I don't know what he's doing. Dancing. Interpretive dancing by Thomas Tuchel. Pitch side. I love the jacket Thomas Tuchel was wearing, though. I might have to get my hands on one of those windbreakers. Those are very nice. But yeah, I put a poll in the chat, by the way. Let me know who you think is going to win, although I think the game's already been decided. More so by Augsburg. defensively, they kind of decided it. Like, the own goal and then the penalty. So I was basically Augsburg shooting themselves in the foot twice. The Bayern really haven't created a lot on their own. Let's be honest. I think Leon Goretzka had the best chance. But that was a pretty easy save for Damen. Upamecano out wide for Mazwai. Got double teamed. Wins the throw-in. Never good to get double teamed. Well, some people might like it if you're kinky, but for me, I never like getting double teamed in sports. Or in my personal life. Here's Kimmich, little doink, goes right to Damen and he covers it. Angus is, I mean, better by an active crowd. I agree. Okay, I agree, Angus, for sure. I haven't watched a lot of St. Louis City, so I can't... I'm going by your word. Andrew says, why don't you like MLS? Oh, where do I begin, Andrew? Where do I begin? I don't want to do a huge rant on MLS, because this is Bundesliga. It's the Bundesliga. But, I don't know, MLS, there's no promotion relegation. There's too many damn teams. 9 teams make the playoffs in each conference, which is bullshit. So over, I think like 70% of the teams make the playoffs. So you could have a season under 500 and you have an equal chance of winning MLS Cup versus the team who finished first, which I think is bullshit. The whole playoff system is nonsense. They're on a completely different calendar compared to the rest of the world, which is nonsense. I don't know. Oh, Augsburg! Oh! Spinorama by that Augsburg striker. That was Michel. And Bayern did well defensively. And the salary cap. I hate the salary cap. Thank you, Angus, for bringing that up. It's ridiculous. By introducing the salary cap, they basically made MLS so not one team can be good consistently. So you're not going to have a Man City. You're not going to have like an Arsenal. Well, Arsenal. I shouldn't have said Arsenal. I should not have said Arsenal. You're not going to have like a Man City or Liverpool who are always going to win it, you know? It's all about parity. So like any team can beat anyone on any given day. Essentially, the whole league is like has a 500 record, basically, and it's annoying. I much prefer the European style of doing it with promotion relegation. Only like 18 teams or 20 teams in your league. Andrew says, I agree to all, but I only follow Toronto. Yeah, Toronto were good. They were like really good in like 2016, 2017, 2018. 2019, I should say, as well. But then they've really dropped off and they've been brutal. But here's Bayern, though. Here's Davies for Kimmich. Zane. Looking rather dapper in his man bun. He has the mustache of, like, Antonio Banderas. Leroy Zane. Or he looks like he has the mustache of the guy from The Princess Bride, Leroy Zane. I forgot the character's name. What a great movie, by the way, The Princess Bride is. If you haven't watched The Princess Bride, please watch it. I know it has a feminine title, but get over it. Great movie. I loved it. I think it's from the 80s. Or early 90s, but really, really great movie. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That's my favorite quote. Also, second half, you know what that means. Raw Synergy Kombucha is back. Thank you, Raw Synergy, for the kombucha. I didn't shake it, so hopefully you don't have anything crazy go on. Shot there by Guza. Goretzka. Shot by Goretzka goes wide. He's pissed off with himself. This is still the same bottle from last week, so we're making progress. This is gonna take until Christmas to finish this bottle. 1.4 liters of kombucha, and don't you worry, everybody. Don't you worry. It is vegan. I love how they put it vegan on here. Oh yeah, no shit. Oh yeah, so is Pepsi. Pepsi's vegan too. Oh. Andrew says I was born in the late 80s. 80s were a good time from all the movies I've watched. Obviously, movies don't depict what happened in real life, but the 80s seemed like a good time to grow up in. I would have enjoyed it, I think. It sucks nowadays because you have all these iPad kids and like everyone's so glued to the phone and screens, and I love how I'm bashing people for being glued to screens. I literally have 3 screens on me right now. But you know what I mean. I feel like in the 80s, it was a more free spirit. You like actually knew your neighbors. As a kid, you just went outside on your bicycle and hung out with friends. It seemed like a good time. Obviously, there was lots of problems as well with like bullying and shit, but know what another great show is? Freaks and Geeks. That's a great show about the 80s and being a kid. Great show. It has Seth Rogen. Yeah, a very young Seth Rogen and James Franco and Jason Segel. That's kind of how they all got their start. Love Freaks and Geeks. Yeah, Bayern Munich, it's like wash, rinse, repeat. They go down to the offensive side of the pitch. They try and whip it across. It gets deflected wide. Augsburg clear it out. It's just... If I'm Thomas Tuchel, very disappointed. We're about an hour into the game and just have not done anything offensively dangerous at all this game. But they're up 2-0. Angus says, kombucha chugathon. If I chug this kombucha, I think my stomach would implode on itself. And then Angus says, I'm not worried about it being vegan. Yeah, I don't know why they put that on the bottle. I think because vegan is a very sexy word marketing-wise. So if you put vegan on the bottle... Because being vegan is very in right now. If you put vegan on anything, everyone thinks, oh, it's healthy. Because it's vegan. But what people don't understand is that Lay's potato chips are vegan. Doritos are vegan. French fries are vegan. So, like, people have to stop connotating the word vegan with it being healthy, because there's... You could totally have a vegan diet, but be totally unhealthy for you. So, yeah, I think it's one of those, like, sexy words nowadays that gets... Essentially what I'm saying, vegan is a very slutty word. It gets used all the time. Everyone in the industry for drinks and foods always want to put vegan on everything. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy, so read the label is my expert recommendation. Here comes Bayern, trying to find Harry Kane in the box. Augsburg cleared out for a throw-in. What do we think of Augsburg's jerseys? They're green. I would assume they'd be red, but I guess green is like kind of their alternate color. It looks alright. Definitely think Bayern had better ones. I know, I really love my Bayern. It's the training kit. It's the training jersey, and I have the pants and everything. Look at the pants. Look at this. All decked out. Look at that. I feel like I'm a webcam model today. Look at me, Mom. I'm a webcam model. Where are my donations? For $50, you get to see something special. Nope. That's not the stream we're doing today. I have to be very desperate to do a stream like that. But yeah, I'm all decked out in Bayern gear. Love these pants. You gotta find these on Adidas.com. These pants, some of the most comfortable pants, sweatpants I've ever worn. Very nice. Very cheap as well. It's a lot cheaper than buying the... To get like an authentic Bayern Munich jersey, it's like $180. So I mean, for way less, you can get the whole training kit, which I would rather do. Gnabry's shot gets blocked. Followed by Kim. He's had a very poor game in my opinion so far, Kim, from Napoli. Very disappointing. Too many giveaways. And against the better team, that would end up in the back of the net. That's the thing with Bayern. You can get away with your mistakes because everyone around you in the Bundesliga sucks. For the most part. Maybe not against Leipzig or Dortmund, but you can get away with those mistakes against Augsburgs and Werder Bremens and Heidenheims and whatever. But you cannot get away with it in the Champions League if you're Bayern Munich. So you got to clean it up. Clean it up. Angus says, I have seen apples marked as both vegan and gluten-free. Yeah, that's a pointless. Apples vegan. Yeah, it's all about marketing. That's all about marketing. That's all that is. I'm pretty sure this Apple iPad I have is vegan as well, Angus. They should put that on the label for Apple products. This computer is completely vegan as well. No animals were harmed when this computer was tested or built. Here's Coman. Shots. It will be a corner kick for Bayern. Let's take a look at the stats here. 61% possession for Bayern, 39 for Augsburg. The XG is 1.48. The only reason why it says 1.4 is probably because of the penalty. But I don't think that's necessarily true. Shots 10-8 for Bayern. This is the 6th corner of the day for Bayern. Here's the corner, the in-swinger. Done well by Augsburg. As much as I'm bashing Bayern Munich, I will give credit to Augsburg. They've done pretty well today. Besides those 2 mistakes, I mean, they've held their own against Bayern. Not even 2 mistakes. The first goal is just the flukiest goal I've ever seen. Oh, Zane, back post. Just missed. Just missed, Zane. First kind of really good chance from open play from Bayern today. Coman found Zane back door, but he couldn't bury it. Couldn't finish his Christmas dinner, Leroy Zane. And we remain 2-0. Here's Mazwai. He's got the beard. His shot gets blocked. Goes to Kimmich. Gnabry to Mazwai. I'm very envious of Mazwai's facial hair. Bayern just painting it around. I like it. It's more quicker, more snappier. Here's Coman. Whips it in. Gnabry. Oh, what a save by Dahmen. 10-bell save by Dahmen. Denies Gnabry the 3rd goal for Bayern. But what a save by Dahmen. Look at this on the replay. Reactionary save by Dahmen. Got the fingertips on it. Excellent save by Dahmen. Excellent. He's like yelling at his teammates. You wankers. Corner kick. The in-swinger for Bayern. It's bouncing in the box. Shot blocked. Oh, Upamecano had an open net, but it hit an Augsburg defender. And it goes out for a corner kick. Oh, Upamecano denied by the Augsburg defender. It hit his shoulder. This is the first time we've seen Bayern get, like, good scoring chances so far. Here's Kimmich. Oh, the referee doesn't like something going on here. Here we go, Kimmich. Whips it in. Oh, it was a good corner, but no one was there, and it goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, one thing I will say about the Bundesliga referees, I think they have some of the best referees in the world. I have not watched a single Bundesliga game and thought, oh man, the referee really screwed, you know, this team today. They do a really, really good job in Germany with referees. They don't mess about. They don't mess about in Germany, do they? Angus says, no animals used for lab testing with Apple products. And Andrew says, Apple products is unreal. Yeah, all Apple products are completely vegan and animal-free. Lots of substitutions for Augsburg here, so I'll get those to you once they update on the iPad. We got a quadruple substitution. Quadruple substitution for Augsburg. Here we go. Merjim Berisha is off. He's the player who I said in the first half who... I think he has 5 goals in 6 games against Bayern. Berisha couldn't get anything done today. So he's off for Tights. Tights or Tits? It's spelled T-I-E-T-Z. Is that tits or tights? Maybe tights is how you say tits in German. I have no idea. Tights. Ruben Vargas is off. Cardona is on. Regzabaj is off. Breithaupt is on. Sven Mitchell is off. And Dion Drena Beljo is on. So those are your subs for Augsburg. I don't know if it's tights or tits, or if that's how you say it, tits in German. I have no idea. Tights. Great set of tights. Angus says German refs are greater than the CONCACAF refs. CONCACAF refs are an absolute disgrace to the profession. CONCACAF just sucks in general. There's nothing good about CONCACAF. It just sounds disgusting when you say it out of your mouth. CONCACAF. Blah. Blah. CONCACAF. It's just gross. It's a gross word to say. It's not like UEFA. When you say UEFA, you feel like, UEFA. UEFA. It just feels nice saying UEFA. But CONCACAF. UEFA. Yeah, different. It's a different little tone there. Shut up! You gotta be stern with the dogs. You gotta be stern with the dogs. Shut the fuck up. Here's Zane. Zane! Oh, hit the post! What a curler by Zane. He hit the far post. That would have been a gorgeous goal. Kimmich, little doink over the top. Zane, what's he doing? Tried to head it for Gnabry. He should have headed it on net. Oh, close. Would have been his 3rd goal of the season in the Bundesliga. Excellent. Excellent job. Andrew said, I thought it was from my backyard, but it's from yours. Yes, we have dogs here. They are very annoying. And my apologies if they interrupt the stream here. My apologies. I wanted to get a shock collar, but they said no. My thoughts on the shock collar, it is pretty rough. Pun intended. Here's Kane! Yabba dabba doo! 2 goals for Harry Kane. It's 3-0 for Bayern. Game over. Pack your bags, Augsburg, and get the hell out of Munich. It's Bayern Munich's day. Harry Kane, all he does is score. That's all he does. Excellent little toe finish. I gotta see it on the replay. Davies, Coman, slips in. Harry Kane, little toenail doink. Toenail doink. In the right corner of the net. Over Damen. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Damen in a split position could do nothing about it. 3-0. Up to Harry Kane. Lots of substitutions for Bayern Munich and Thomas Tuchel. Why not? You're up 3-0. I said it was going to be a 4-0 win today for Bayern. Let's see if they can get that fourth goal. But yeah, this half has been a lot better, especially the last 15-20 minutes. That this is what I was expecting today from Bayern. Unlike that first half where they just look kind of frustrated. Like, it's like the very intelligent student in high school who... I gotta turn that off. Very intelligent student in high school who is smart, but when it comes to test time, they're just stuck on that one, question, and they're thinking, and they're contemplating. That's what Bayern were like in that first half. Had the firepower, but just couldn't really get anything done in the final third. Where's my phone? Turn that light off. It's on a timer. The light has a mind of its own. If you know, you know. I gotta turn it off, or, I don't know. It makes me look like I had a light bulb idea. Andrew says, any plans for tonight? Tonight, we are young. No, I have nothing going on tonight. Actually, you know what? I do. I have a hockey game tonight, myself. I play hockey on Sunday nights, so I have a hockey game. I forgot. So I have that to look forward to. And then I'm going to have dinner and then sleep. Relax. Oh, kombucha burps. The kombucha burps. They're back. Oh, let's get the subs for Bayern Munich here. For Bayern, Mazwai is off. Konrad Lima is on. Sane is off. Tell is on, the young 18-year-old. And then Serge Gnabry off, and Thomas Muller is on. I love me some Thomas Muller. Konrad Lima as well. I was a bit surprised he was on the bench. From RB Leipzig. They're saying, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. I feel like that's a chant you sing when you're losing. We're not gonna take it anymore, because you're losing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this game, everybody. We have about 15 minutes left until the game's over. How would you rate Bayern Munich today versus last week? I think last week was just, from top to bottom, a pretty solid performance. Today, I would say first half was pretty crappy. They were up 2-0, but I'd say overall pretty crappy. And then second half, maybe the last 20 minutes have been really good. I think Augsburg is just getting tired defending. But yeah, this would be a great result for Bayern. That'd be 2 clean sheets in a row. Be very nice. Okay, I should take a look at the poll probably one last time. If I can do that. It's hard to look at the poll. Here we go. 26 votes, 85% says Bayern Munich, and 15% say Augsburg. Nobody said draw. Good job. Nobody said draw. But yeah, Augsburg. Sorry, Bayern. Everyone wanted Bayern or picked Bayern. But yeah, if you don't know, Grant Predicts the Bundesliga is a brand new series I've started. Every Thursday I release a video, give you my predictions on the Bundesliga. And then every Monday I do a recap video of all the games and we see how my predictions went. And for every prediction you get right, you get 1 point, just to keep it simple. So far this week I have 4. If Bayern Munich can win here, I would have a total of 5 points again, which would be amazing. Shut up! Shut up! God, these dogs. Killing me. They're killing me, Smalls. Here we go. Free kick for Augsburg. Easy save for Ulreich. Easy. I think the dog heard me. The dog shut up right when I said shut up. Andrew says, when are you going to be live next? So tomorrow, I will record and release my Grant Predicts the Bundesliga Match Day 2 recap video. We'll have that out tomorrow night. Uh-oh, here comes Augsburg. In the box. This could be a goal here. Demirovic shot goes way over the bar. It's a sky full of balls. Such a heavenly view. But yeah, Andrew, in terms of when I'm going to be live next, I might go live on Monday. I might, but for sure I'll be live Tuesday. We'll do some FIFA on Tuesday, probably. Monday we'll see, because I have school and I have to record that video. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you want to check out my Grant Predicts video, head to the video description or YouTube homepage. I have all of my content that I do listed there nicely for you. Angus says BM is in second place in the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich, only behind Union Berlin, who has scored more goals. Well, Angus, I think now Bayern are first, are they not? With that third goal? Yes, they are. They have +7 goal differential, and then Union Berlin have a +6 goal differential. So Bayern Munich are atop the table in the Bundesliga. What a surprise. And then Andrew says, anyone in the house with you? Yes, my lovely family is with me in the house as well. Yes. It's the family dog. That's annoying as hell. Anytime somebody leaves the house, the dog goes crazy. See, like, before Harry Kane scored, I was talking about the shot collar, which is a bit rough. The pun is intended. And my first dog I had, we put the shot collar on her. And as soon as she barked for the first time and it shocked her, I felt really bad. Because it was pretty intense. But I tell you what, she never barked like that again. Like, as soon as we put the collar on her, she never barked. So if she was behaving poorly, we just put the collar on. We didn't turn it on. We just put the collar on. And she knew, like, oh shit, I can't bark. So I think there is something with the shock collar. Do it once. Do it once and your dog should learn. That's kind of what I want to do with this dog, but I'm not in charge of the dog. But I think a one-time shocking is not a bad thing for the dog to learn. For disciplinary reasons, of course. It's like when you're a kid and you get yelled at by your parents very severely, and you learn you can't do that anymore. It's the same thing. It's like it's totally on emotional trauma and love. Like, you love the dog and you want it to learn, but that's the only way the dog's gonna learn. But it is a bit traumatic, but Angus says my homemade power rankings has Bayern on top. Yeah, my power rankings. That'd be a fun video to make, actually. I might do that mid-season. Like, halfway through the season, I'll do my mid-season power rankings. Kimmich! Muller! Muller headed it in the wrong direction. And it will be a foul on Bayern. 10 minutes to go. 3-0 here. Looks like Bayern Munich on an easy path to 3 points once again. But yeah, we can definitely do a mid-season power rankings. But yeah, Bayern Munich, easily the best team in the Bundesliga at the moment. I'm burping like Elf, if you've seen the movie Elf. The kombucha. Ross Energy kombucha. Powers Granite Key on his Bundesliga live streams. Look at this on the bottle. Look at this description. This is excellent marketing. Begin within. Begin with a sip of liquid life and a bold bite that's undeniably electric. Begin with a drink that is living, bubbling with nutrients and billions of probiotics. Begin with energy that nourishes your body's vitality, making you feel more alive. Begin with the taste that transforms you from within. Raw Synergy Kombucha. Very nice. If Raw Synergy wants to use that audio bite for your any commercials, feel free. Andrew says, I'm heading out for the day. See you, Grant. See you, Andrew. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right-hand corner. We're live every week. Here's Davies! Oh, Alfonso. Fonzie. That's got to be better, Fonzie. I expect more. But yeah, if you are new, subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Every single week, we cover Bayern Munich. We cover Borussia Dortmund. I have my Grant Predicts out on Thursdays. The recap videos out on Mondays. I do gaming streams during the week. FIFA, my AFC Richmond career mode on FIFA 23. So if you are a Ted Lasso fan like myself, we can all get our Ted Lasso out a couple times a week. And then we also play Red Dead, which I've not played Red Dead in quite a bit. I have to get back to playing Red Dead soon, but I love playing Red Dead. We have to do that this week for sure. I'll schedule that into the week as well. But yeah, what are the games next weekend? I think we have do we have a set piece here? Or a corner? Augsburg are making a sub here. But Friday, September the 1st, Dortmund are playing Heidenheim at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. We will be live on the channel. That's Friday, September 1st, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, Dortmund and Heidenheim. And then for Bayern Munich, they play on Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, September the 2nd, Gladbach and Bayern Munich. Here's the corner kick. Referee blows the whistle for whatever reason. Handball for Gravenberch, so he gets a yellow card. But yeah, Saturday, September 2nd, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, Gladbach and Bayern Munich. So those are the two streams, Bundesliga streams we'll do next week. I'm so happy because all those streams are later in the day. This weekend, I got up at like 7 a.m. yesterday and had to get up at 9 a.m. today. Today wasn't too bad. Yesterday was bad because I normally sleep in till like 10, 11 on the weekends. So that was pretty rough yesterday. I honestly don't remember much of the stream we did with Dortmund against Bochum. Thank goodness, that's what highlights are for. And I post stream highlights on my channel as well, so if you missed the stream, you can always watch the highlights. But yeah, I honestly don't remember much from that stream. I don't remember much from the first half of this stream, to be honest. I was still pretty sleepy. I feel pretty alive and awake now. I'm feeling good. Do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do. Maybe it's the kombucha. Angus says, new age advertisement. Yeah, I could easily be a spokesperson for my kombucha here. Wow. Renew, rebalance, rebuild, reclaim, rekindle, and recharge with kombucha. I wonder if there's any other YouTubers who drink kombucha. Oh, stretch. I'm gonna stretch quick. I gotta do a quick stretch break. Bear with me. You're gonna have to look at my crotch for a couple minutes here as I stretch. Oh, Harry Kane almost scored. Conrad Lima. Great cross for Harry Kane, and he heads it just wide. Harry Kane. Oh, Harry, that's got to be better. Got to be better from Harry there. That's okay. That's okay. Get the stretch in. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Everybody stretch. Get on your bloody feet. And do some hip stretches here. Waka waka, waka waka, dum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum. This is Africa, shum ba dum ba dum, waka waka, This is Africa. Shakira. Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. Here's Augsburg. I must be drunk from this kombucha. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh! Augsburg! And the flag is staying down. Augsburg makes it 3-1. Bit of a sympathy goal for Augsburg with 4 minutes left in the game. Gorgeous play. Bayern Munich's backline in shambles. And you're making me go mad, Augsburg. I was saying Shakira. You make a girl go mad. You make me go mad, Bayern Munich. What was that defending? Slipped in. I don't know who is that for Augsburg. I don't even know. Number 7 for Augsburg. He has the pink boots. It's the pink boots. The pink boots. It's Bejo. Dion Drenna Beljo with the goal. It is good. It is onside. It is 3-1. Let me update the score. Bejo with the goal in the bloody pink boots. And that's a bit disappointing for Bayern Munich. You wanted the clean sheet, but hey, you know what? You're up 3-1. And let's be honest, folks. If it wasn't for the own goal, if it wasn't for the handball penalty, this game would be 1-1. And you could argue, well, Thomas Tuchel put on, the B team, right, once they scored the third goal. You could make that argument, but without those two kind of events happening, I would say pretty lucky events happening, it'd be a 1-1 game right now. So if you're Bayern here, my kind of outlook is, yes, you got the 3 points, but it wasn't as convincingly as you would have hoped. It wasn't that great of a performance overall, because the bar is very high for Bayern Munich. And I think Thomas Tuchel would echo the same thing, that today's performance wasn't up to standards, but it was good enough to beat Augsburg and to get 3 points, is probably what he would say. And then Angus says, Union Berlin back in first place. Yes, they are. Here's Davies. Good work from Alfonso. Gravenberg. Shot is blocked. Kimmich. And will be a goal kick. Looking for Harry Kane there. Back post. It's funny. Harry Kane. Very quiet game, but yet has 2 goals. Every good striker. You might not notice them, but they're on the score sheet. They're definitely on the score sheet. Oh yeah, Upamecano kept him way offside. Wow. Way too deep, Upamecano. But yeah, it's those fine details. It's been very fine margins today. The handball, the ball barely crossed the line. We had to go to GDS for the first goal for Bayern, and then that offsides. Or onsides, I should say, for Augsburg. Tell! Trying to replicate his goal against Werder Bremen last weekend. Could not. Will be a goal kick. How much added time, people, do we think is going to happen? I think they'll add on maybe like 3 minutes. If it's anything more than 3, that's egregious. I think there's fruit or something going on at the bottom. There's something going on at the bottom. I think that's just fruit. 4 minutes. That's a bit extra, but that's fine. Better than the 6 we had last week. Double what you guessed. I know. It's way too much time. 4 minutes. Must be like all the goals, probably. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with UEFA and the added time here. It's a bit ridiculous. They're becoming like CONCACAF with extra time. Because CONCACAF, they'll add on 10 minutes at the end of a game for shits and giggles for no reason at all. And I'm noticing that quite a bit with UEFA now. And it's all because of that frickin' Qatar World Cup. That really ruined a lot of things. But especially extra time, because in the World Cup, how many games did we see where there was like 9 minutes added on when there should have been like 3? Another corner kick here for Augsburg. Does everybody see at home? Maybe not. On ESPN Plus, on the broadcast, there's a Prime advertisement for that energy drink that Logan Paul and KSI have, who are YouTubers. Prime Energy. I cannot believe how popular that energy drink is. I cannot believe how popular it is. It's basically like a Gatorade. But you know what? I never bash people for making money and being successful. So good on you, Logan Paul and KSI, for making money off Prime. I'll never bash anybody for doing that. Is the product kind of stupid? Yes, but good on you for making money off of it. I think Prime is the sponsor for like Arsenal, Barcelona, and Bayern now. And I saw them do a video. I think Erling Haaland is also a Prime ambassador, I think, now. Ridiculous. It's insane. I tell you what, Logan Paul, I know I just kind of shit can your product, but hey, if I'll happily be a brand ambassador if I get that cheddar, if you know what I mean. I'll put on a Prime necklace and be an ambassador. I know I just shat on your product. Angus says there was one Leagues Cup game with 21 minutes of additional time. Yeah, ridiculous. Thank God Leagues Cup is over. That tournament really annoyed me. Who has a freaking tournament mid-season where you stop the season to have a tournament? Just stupid. One minute to go here. The final countdown. Thomas Tuchel looks a little happy. Like I said, he's probably a little bit upset with the performance today, but a win is a win is a win. A fart is a fart is a fart. Doesn't matter. You got 3 points. You're tied for first in the Bundesliga. He's the Bundesliga. Angus says 2 games for the group stage is kind of weird. Yeah, that whole setup for that tournament was ridiculous. 3 team groups was stupid. Kimmich gets bodied. No foul. Kane shot gets blocked. It will be a corner kick. Will the referee award it? Yes, he will. It will be the last kick of the game. A corner kick by Kimmich, I believe. Fans are jumping in Munich. They're happy. They're on their way to 3 points. Oh no! Referee says no! No, no, no! See, that does annoy me because if that was Augsburg and the game was 3-2, the referee probably would have awarded the corner kick, but since Bayern were winning, he was like, screw it. But whatever. That's the end of the game. Bayern Munich win 3-1. Overall, I think I'd give it a C performance for Bayern Munich. It wasn't super convincing in the first half. Tried to create chances in the first half, but really couldn't do anything with it. They looked a bit frustrated creatively. Everything was very slow and methodical and sluggish. Second half was a bit better, especially after the first 10 minutes. Had generated lots of chances. They hit the post a few times. Headers were going wide. And then they got the goal by Harry Kane, of course, to make it 3. Let me fix the stats. We'll get the player ratings here in a moment. If you want to go, feel free to go. We're going to do player ratings and then wrap it up here shortly. But yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the own goal and the penalty, it would have been a lot tighter. So I think for Thomas Tuchel, that's definitely something to contemplate on and improve upon, is kind of your offensive performance, I would say, is my recommendations. My expert recommendations for you, Thomas. Work on the final third. But 3 points is 3 points. Good shot of Harry Kane saluting the fans here in Bayern. Gorgeous stadium. They just did an aerial shot and it was very beautiful. Very beautiful. Let's do player rating. So, for the visiting team, Augsburg. Dahmen at a 7.4. He had a really good game, I thought. Made some big saves. Engels at a 6.5. Bauer, 6.0. Uduhai, 5.5. Bit of a crap game for him. 6.7 for Pedersen. Him and Sane got in a bit of a scuffle at halftime. Vargas at a 6.9, which is very nice, if I do say so myself. Regzabach, 6.3. Dorsch, 7.3. Dimitrovic, 7.1. Berisha, 6.0. Mitchell, 6.3. Bello, 7.3. Got the goal for Augsburg. Bit of a sympathy goal. Cardona, 6.0. Tits, 6.3. Breithapot, 6.0. Gumney, 6.3. For Bayern Munich. And net, all right, with the 6.8. He was close to... Oh, it went up to 7. What's going on? They updated it to 7. He had a solid game. Didn't really have to do much. Alphonso Davies, 8.3 with the assist. Another great game for my boy Fonzie. Good job by him. Kim at a 6.7. I agree. Had a very rough day at the office. Kim, lots of turnovers. Not great. He's got to clean it up if he wants any hope of starting again. Upamecano, 7.7. Mazwai, 7.8. Kimmich, 7.0. Goretzka, 7.7. He had a good game. Gnabry, 7.5. Solid. Zane, 7.6. Solid. Coman, 7.6. He was good too. And Harry Kane, your man in the match. Well, Fatmob's man in the match. 9.0 with 2 goals. On the bench, Tell, 6.5. Konrad Lima, 6.7. And Thomas Müller, 6.3. My 3 stars of the game. First star, I'm giving it to Harry Kane. 2 goals, got the penalty, had the header. Or no, it wasn't a header, it was a little doink past Dahmen, assisted by Coman and Davies. Yeah, good day for Kane. My second star has got to be Alphonso Davies with the assist. And my third star, that's tough, but I think I'm going to give it to Kingsley Coman. I thought he made lots of good crosses, generated offense, got the primary assist on the Kane goal, which is the only goal from open play you could say that they created. Those are your 3 stars. Harry Kane, first star. Davies, second star. Kingsley Coman is your 3rd star. Angus says, every time I hear about Fonzie, I think about Samuel F. Jackson referencing him in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I just call him Fonzie. That's his nickname. Angus says, thank you, Grant. It was fun as usual. Take care. Yes, thank you, Angus. And thank you, everybody at home, for watching. I love doing these Bundesliga live streams. I love meeting new people on the internet. It's fantastic. I love that I can provide a platform for us Bundesliga fanatics to talk and hang out and watch these games. It's amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right-hand corner, smash the like button, click the bell icon. Make sure you do follow me on Twitter at Grant Akeem. The Instagram and TikTok is at Grant_Akeem. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation, all those links are in the video description. And I always like to end my streams. Oh, before I say this, the next stream on the channel, so tomorrow I will release my Grant Predicts recap of match day 2 in the Bundesliga. That'll drop, I don't know, 9 p.m. Eastern, somewhere around there, tomorrow night. Stay tuned. I might do a stream tomorrow if I have time, but for sure we'll do a live stream on Tuesday for FIFA. We'll definitely book that in. I'll try and get some Red Dead in on Wednesday or Thursday. But for sure Thursday, I will drop Grant Predicts the Bundesliga match day 3. And then on Friday, Borussia Dortmund. Let me get the time right. Borussia Dortmund play Heidenheim at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, September the 1st. So we'll be live for that game. And then on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, that's Saturday, September the 2nd, Gladbach are playing Bayern Munich. So we'll be live for that game as well. And then Sunday we'll have off. So that's your schedule for this week. And I always like to end my streams by saying it's a crazy world out there. So I'm sending all my love from me to you and to everyone around the world. I give you some love right now. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing okay. And hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll speak to you soon, everybody.